Cheers, Mr. Wilson. Behind the Facebook Live, we got Ronald, our young apprentice, is on the YouTube channel. So come inside, it's a wonderful Tuesday afternoon, and we have a very exciting cooking segment right now going on right here in the Backyard Cafe. Right? Have something real special, so I need you guys to see this. Oh my goodness. Throw away half of the good coconut water there, right? Good thing I didn't add the rum. Good thing I didn't add the rum. Speaking of rum, right? Add some. I had to drink off some anyway. Add a touch of 5-year-old to this. Adds a little bit more sweetness to the coconut water, you know? Give it a stir, a taste. And this came from the front yard. Mr. Wilson, this is really, really good. All right, so for today, I'm doing a steak. For the folks that's live on the Facebook page, Mr. Wilson is behind that camera. Can you see me? We're shooting the video for the YouTube channel also, right? Ronald is manning that YouTube channel camera. So let me talk to the YouTube viewers that's going to be there. Folks, welcome to the Backyard Cafe, another cooking segment. Don't forget to share this with your friends, right? Like, share, and subscribe down below, and let us know what you think of this video and all the other stuff that we have there, and lots more stuff coming up. All right, so stick with us. It's going to be a long video, but exciting, right here in Guyana for the first time. Come, Mr. Wilson, come closer. Ronald, I'll bring the stuff that I have here to you. All right, check this out. For the first time that I know of in Guyana, wagyu beef. Wagyu beef. And just for this slice right here, check it out. A little closer for the YouTube followers there. That is US dollars right there. Just for this one slice. See that? I haven't seen anyone in Guyana doing wagyu beef. A good friend of mine came from the US yesterday and dropped this off. He said, I got something special for you, and I want you to do something for your fans, right? So I had wagyu before. I'll explain what that is, but I never cooked it. I know how to cook it, but I just didn't get around to it, to spending $300, $400 for a piece of beef, right? I just didn't get around to that. Wagyu is a special type of cow that they raise in Japan, and there's different parts of Japan that has this wagyu beef, the cows and these cows are really, really, really special. These cows, before in the 80s, they would get hand massage. Right? There's a bunch of guys there on the ranch that would massage the cows. Now there's machines that's massaging the cows. These cows get fed chocolate, right? Different types of stuff that would blow your mind. And here, let me show you this open piece of wagyu beef right here. This is called marbling, with the type of fat that it has. I'm touching it and it's like butter. Look at the oil and the grease that's on my hands. This is a really, really rich texture. This is called marbling in the meat. And if you notice that there's more fat, good fat, right? Then you have that beef, which means it's gonna cook fast and it's gonna have lots of flavor, right? Lots of flavor. The size of this is like half an inch thick, so which means 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Simple technique to cook this beef, right? It's a real expensive cut of meat, so you don't want to spoil this. See? Simple ingredient. Black pepper, salt, and butter. That is it, right? But obviously, it's here in Guyana right now, and I'm going to be doing it my way, right? My way, Guyanese way. So what I'm going to do, the slice of this wagyu, and I'm gonna do like a surf and turf, right? So I got some butterfly prawns. See that? It's already butterfly and seasoned. Salt, black pepper, you know, backyard cafe season. And I have some scallops. You don't want to have a almost 300 US dollars meat, and you know, you want it to have some friends next to it, you know what I mean? So I have some scallops and I have some prawns. Want them to have some friends, so we decided to add shrimp and scallops to this. Now I'm gonna make it real Guyanese. I got some cabbage that I'm gonna be roasting on the side. I got some sweet pepper that I'm gonna be roasting on the side. I have some black eyed peas that, you know, we already had pre-cooked already, pressure. All right. Love black eyed peas anyway in cook up, always perfect. Then we have some sweet plantains, right? So like I said, it's going to be exciting. I got me some nice fresh butter that I'm gonna be doing the wagyu with. Fresh garlic. Wiri pepper is a must, right? Thyme. The head of the shallot, scallions, green onions, whatever name you call it, this is it, right? Whatever name you call it, this is it. Shallot, green onions, scallions, whatever. Garlic, nice whole garlic that I'm gonna crush, and I'm gonna toast this. Real excited to have this, right? And for our special ingredients, I'm gonna twist it up a little bit. I have my own marinated season. I'm not gonna tell you everything that's in here, but I'll give you a little hint because the packaging is coming soon, so you have to get it to know what's in it, right? Got some paprika in here, some garlic powder, black pepper, sea salt, mushrooms, wild mushrooms that's grown right here in Guyana that I found in the rainforest, and some other special ingredients that is going to be right on the packaging. You must get it to understand it. You see it and you're going to love it. All right, so this is my special ingredient. So I'm going to basically flash marinate this wagyu beef. You don't want to have the season, you don't want to season this and have it sitting. You understand? You want to do this right off. Wagyu beef, right here in Guyana. I don't know if anyone on the Facebook page is commenting. I'll read all the comments later on. You want to get this nice and... I don't want to overpower it with oil and butter. I just want this here to soak in with its own fat, right? As you see, I didn't put any oil or anything. Turn that over. You want to season both sides, all right? My special rub for this wagyu beef. Do the research in this, and you see what I'm talking about. Fine, 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 delicate piece of meat. Christopher, big up yourself, brother. Thank you for this. This is what excites me, guys. You know, simple things. Simple things in life, really good. All right. So most definitely, you see that piece is coming off right there. That's a nice piece of ribeye wagyu beef. Whew. You want to get it all over there. You know what I mean? Because when you're biting into this, oh my God, it's gonna be so good, right? Season that wagyu beef real nice. Look at that with my special season. Can't beat that, man. So good. Can't let that bad boy go down alone, so we're gonna do the butterfly prawns and the scallops. So we go basically doing a surf and turf, wagyu surf and turf. Big things. What are they saying there, Ronald?
Mira Kier said hi.
Hey.
Yeah.
How are you?
Tamika.
Yes, Tamika, how are you? All right, I want this to come to a nice heat again. I'm gonna add the oil.
So I said I'm afraid to ask the price to eat that.
Ha! Me too. That's a good one. Me too. It's almost $300 just for this slice, right? And you don't want to freeze this. You want to get this from your butcher and you want to use this up, right? Just for this slice, $248, 28 cents, eh? Just for this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this up back in the cold storage. Save this for someone special. My God. Ah! Ah! How much? I have no idea. Bring that up to a nice, gotta have my knife, you know what I mean? Have you guys ever seen this one here? My MasterChef knife. Holly, thank you for my MasterChef knife. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Love it. One of our supporters made sure I got my MasterChef knife from the Gordon Ramsay show, MasterChef. So, let me show you. You see, they show you to cook with butter and stuff, right? But one of the things that they never ever told you, butter burns. See? And for this, you don't want the butter to burn, right? This is why I add the oil. So I'm gonna add my thyme. Put that up. I'm adding flavor on top of flavor here. Crush some garlic. Get that oil and butter all seasoned up and nice flavor and thing going. How much garlic? I love garlic, so you should smell the aroma right now. Oh, it's so good. Smell that, guys. Tell them what it smells like, man. You behind the camera, you need to tell them. Tell them what that smells like.
It smells very good.
Ha. Right? Now I'm gonna add my wagyu beef to the pan. Hear that sear?
Shondell said, and you have to chew slow and meditate on each bite.
Well, I don't want to tempt you like that, you know what I mean? But I'll show you I'll tell you what it tastes like, but I'm not gonna tease you all the way like that, man. You know what I mean? Wagyu beef. Check it out. These cows get massage. They walk around and drink powdered milk. Powdered milk. Right? Folks in the YouTube channel, bring your friends. Folks from the Facebook page, please head over to the YouTube channel, subscribe to our page. Give us a thumbs up. Like that by giving us a thumbs up and share the content that we have there, right? You're gonna see this on YouTube later on tonight, right? You're just getting a first-hand look. So what I want to do is start baiting my steak, we call it, right? With that good stuff right there. Yes. All of that flavored oil and butter. Woo. You gotta smell this, man. You see how toasty my garlic got already? Boom. Real nice. Add that thyme on top there. We got some in the bottom. Yeah, baby. Yes. Bait that. Let that flavor get in there. So by the time you're ready to turn over, we good to go. See? You don't want to overcook this. Chinese people, if you get this, don't put this in the pressure pot. right? You see how it's moving around the pan? Super ready. You want to overcook this? This will fall apart in this pan. Loose up. All we want to do is open up that marbling that this beef has. Get that flavor in there, right? And we want to put this on a plate and half this, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. Drizzle that all over. So by the time we get to the bottom, remember the bottom is already soaking up all that good juice there too. That butter. Right? That's right, folks. It's a holiday, so I got some time here in Guyana that I can get to show this off. Christopher, thank you for this, big boy. With friends like that, man, I'm a lucky guy. Right? Wagyu beef ordered and shipped from Japan. Here in Guyana. Right? So we're gonna turn this over slowly. You want nothing happen to this? So you gotta be nice and slow. Alright? Got my garlic there.
So also make an extra plate of coming.
Extra plate. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Look at that. And you see, I'm not pressing it to get all the juices out. You don't want to get the juices out. You notice I had some salt in my seasoning right there. Good enough to finish cooking it. What I didn't do is add salt again. I'm gonna add me some Himalaya salt when I'm finished. What salt does, it sucks the moisture out. So by the time this finished, it will be dried up. And you don't want eating a dried piece of steak, you know what I mean? Right? Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Get all that toasted garlic up there. You got some in the bottom again. Right? And look at that. This piece of meat is finished. Finished. Right? So I'll move this aside. And I'm going to plate my Wagyu beef. Move this aside. You see how that just tear off of that piece right there? Oh, took over the whole plate there, boy. Oh, man. I need all of this right here. This garlic is going to be so delicious at the end. I'll tell you all about it. Like I said, I'm not going to tease you all the way. I'm not going to make you dribble, you know? For the Guyanese people, understand what dribbling is. Right? So I'm going to throw off some of this. Leave the pan as is, and then I'll roast my vegetables. Now that we have that's finished. So you need to have this steak sitting. It's called sitting, right? Now I'm gonna add my salt. After the steak is finished plating, check this out. I have some Himalaya salt. That is it. You can add more if you like. That is it for the salt. Not too much, right? So I'm gonna add some of this. Get this nice and toasty. Put this on this side. Nice and roasted. Got my sweet peppers, seeds and everything, right? Flavor. Flavor on top of flavor. That's what you're looking for. Add that. Pan is a little high, so I'll turn it down a little bit, right? Instead of the burnt oil, I'll just add this. All right? You don't want to overcook your vegetable. It's not stew we're making. Just want to bring some heat in it and toast this up. Add a little bit of my mix to it. It already has black pepper, like I said already. Salt, some paprika. Right? The good stuff. Add a little bit more of this. Let that roast and toast, right? Wagyu surf and turf being done right here in Guyana for the first time that I know of. And this is how you basically roast vegetables, right? Or you toast your vegetables. You got to stew down everything, you know what I mean? Light, a little bit of salt. What you can do if you don't use salt, lime juice. A little bit of lime juice in here, boom. It'll give this a superb flavor, right? You don't want to overcook your boro. Boro is special to us. See that? Still green. It's toasty. Boro, you're gonna find boro in every Guyanese restaurant. Remember, it's we eating this, right? And I want you to see everything. So I'm adding colors. See, my cabbage is nice and toasted. Simple ingredient. Food, like I said before, very simple. Add that. Then I'll do my beans. Right? Look how that wagyu is coming up, that wagyu steak. When I cut into that, you're gonna get to see all the colors and everything. You see? And you want to let it sit. That's how we want to do that, right there. All right, so I'm gonna light up this other pan, and then we start our friends that's going to be going with this wagyu. Adding some of this. And because the plantain is so ripe, right? No, you do not need to put it in deep oil to get that. The plantain is already ripe. You can basically eat it. Sweet plantain. Remember, the beef is already fatty already, right? So you don't want to overdo it with your oil and the grease, right? That fat and that beef is going to be a superb flavor when it comes together with the salt and the pepper. And that rub that I got there, man, paprika, some sea salt, my goodness, superb flavor, like I said. Season up my black eyed peas. Oh, it's gonna be so freaking good. Yes. What are they saying there, Ronald, on Facebook? Tell me.
So, good afternoon from Carverton Barbies.
Yes, Burbies, big up yourself. Burbies has some really, really nice cattle. Are we gonna get to the wagyu standard yet in Burbies? I don't know. Gotta step we game up. Gotta start giving them cow massages and things like how they do it in Japan. You see the nice grill mark on your fried plantain, and it's not greasy, it's not oily. Look at that. See that? And this brings out the sweetness also, right? It's gonna be even sweeter. Look at that. Nice grill marks on your plantain. You notice I didn't put any seasoning on the plantains? No need to. It's already sweet. You wanna add salt to that. My beans is not mushy, it's not al dente. Right? So I'll let that sit, give that a turn off, and then focus on the wagyu friends that's going to be heading in that plate right there. Good. You notice how the shrimp is curling up right there? High heat, and this shrimp is going to be finished. That's how fast it cooks. Same as the scallop. Alright? 3 minutes on high heat. These are finished. Alright, check this out. Nice flambe. I get you nice and toasted. Get ready for the flambe. So what I got is a little bit of coconut rum. Alright. Bring the heat up. That's what I'm talking about. You want to see that again? I can do this. We can do this all day, man. All day, all day, all day. And the coconut rum gives it that superb flavor, right? So what the Flambéing does is, instead of waiting for that 3 minutes, and what you did is just kickstart it, right? And like I said, I can do this all day. That coconut rum just gives it a kick. Why not? Why not? You got some wagyu. You know what I mean? Gotta let this go with a bang, you know? Ryan, blessings. Thank you for this scallops and the prawns. Giant prawns. Now, again, season with some shallow. Some of my special rub. Right? Add a little bit of this. Butter for the flavor. Rub that all together. And that is the look that you need right here. Alright? This is basically finished. If you overcook this, you see my scallops is still jumping. Look at that. If you overcook that, turn it into a tennis ball. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Fast, easy, simple meal. That is finished right here. So all we got to do now is finish plating. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to do a nice fancy plate. Right? Remember, it's a surf and turf. So this is what it is. Shrimp on one side, scallops on one side, Hell, why not? Put 4 scallops. Eh? We got the shrimp. Now I got my beans that's gonna go right there. And I want you to take a good look, careful look at what this plate looks like. So, can you see the colors? The meat got that charred look on it. That's black, right? You see the yellow with the sweet plantain, right? See the green with the boro, the red, the white with the cabbage. Come on, man. That's the Guyana flag. That is the Guyana flag. This is a full, hearty plate. Steak knife. I just put it aside. Look at the juice. Remember I told you why you don't, look at that. All that nice flavor is coming out of that meat right now. Why you don't add the salt to the meat when you're cooking? Because the salt actually pulls all of that juice out, all of that liquid out of that meat. And you don't want that to be in your pan and soak up, and then your meat is dry. You want your meat to have that juice right there. I see Mr. Wilson is salivating right there. Even the cameraman. Oh my God. Look how easy that is cutting. Now it's time to taste. Oh, it's melting. Wow. Look at that. For some people, this is overcooked. Right? For some people, that's overcooked. You see? They still want to see that pinkness. Right? Japanese wagyu beef. Just what you got on this plate right here with that beef alone. $250. Just the beef alone. Oh my God. Guys, I'm not gonna stand here and eat all of this in front of you, right? I'm just doing this for the camera. Mr. Wilson already swallowing there. Oh. You don't have to chew it. You just rub it around on the roof of your mouth and it falls apart. Try the scallop. And you see the scallop is not rubbery. Look at that. You see? Pretty cool. So this is basically what you call a surf and turf. Right? Oh. Christopher, for that wagyu beef, thank you. Ryan Blessing for this scallop. My God. Wonderful, wonderful friends and supporters we have, man. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. For the folks on Facebook, keep following us and head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Give us a like and also share the content. I have to pause with the plate. Excellent, excellent piece of meat. Finally got to cook it. Eating it for a long time. Back in the days, when I was a wazza, Guyanese gonna understand what that is. Wazza. That was good. But now that I got to cook it, did it my way, with my very own season, add a different touch to it, different taste. Just the way I would like it, right? So for the folks who's watching and want to try it, you can try it this way. Try it this way. Let us know in the comment section if you tried it. Just comment below, post your photos, and let us know. You could do this with regular steak too if you like. Regular steak, a little bit more cooking time with the regular steak, right? And folks, when you're going out and looking for the perfect steak, look for the marbling. Good marbling means really, really good tender meat. And marbling means the fat in between of the meat. And it looks just like you see in your marble. Look at your marble countertops that you would have in your kitchen. Look at the marble countertop, and the more marbling in your meat, in your steak, the better it's going to cook, the better turnout you're going to have with a steak. You do not want to overcook your steak, guys. All right? I'll give you a tip on how to check your steak. Check this. This is your thermometer for steak, right? You always want to using your hands in the kitchen when it's clean. Understand? Clean hands, and you test. This here is rare. Look at that. You see? Rare, medium rare. And as you go, when you open up your hand, you see the muscle tense up. That means it's like, you don't want to have a steak like this. That's a burnt piece of meat you get in there. Burnt. You see that? You see how stiff it is? So you can do the test on your own, and you see. You see how soft and tender that is? That is a rare piece of steak. For some people, that's a no-no. But for somebody like me, who wants to get that taste of the meat and everything, this is how I want my steak. Right? So this is a tip for the folks who doesn't know, just giving you a heads up. Right? See that? Rare. Medium rare. And then you keep going on and on. You see that? When you open the palms, you see how stiff that muscle get? Same exact thing. That's your thermometer for your steak, guys. Hope that helps, and you can go out and do that on your own. Please let us know in the comment section if you like this and what next you would like for us to do. Please let us know. There's so much more to come, so much more that we want to do here in Guyana, and we want to be able to take the Backyard Cafe on the road. Can't wait for the ports to open up so that we can get to travel freely somewhat, so to speak. The world has changed dramatically. We know this, we understand. So be safe, and I cannot wait to be on the open and share all of this with the world. Right? I didn't even get time to even decorate my thing, but we can still decorate the thing and make it look good. You know what I'm saying? Put a piece of thyme on top of that. Don't eat it halfway already. So I'm gonna share this with the rest of the guys, the camera crew. They've been watching and dribbling, you know. So we're gonna let the YouTube camera guy. I'm talking and I forget the guy name. Right? You're gonna shut that down. So here it is. We're gonna close out YouTube. Thank you folks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to what you've seen here, and tell us in the comment section what else you would like for us to do next. Delvin Adams, checking out. Peace and love. Thank you so much.